Welcome home to USA Global TV and Radio, a place where dreams take flight, with authentic storytelling, diverse perspectives and meaningful conversations, where global stories unite and bridges are built beyond all borders. Discover world-class education, entertainment, hope and inspiration. Together, we're building bridges worldwide. Subscribe to our channel, USA Global TV. Download our app, USA Global TV. Be our guest or join our team. Visit usaglobaltv.com. Thanks to our founder and executive producer, Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. Music score by Yeffy Tang from Cloud Road Music. Voiceover artist Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. USA Global TV and Radio. Your home for global connection. All rights reserved. This video and its contents are the exclusive property of USA Global TV and Radio. Unauthorized use, duplication or redistribution in any form is strictly prohibited.
Hello and welcome to this episode of The Path of Healing. So I am Reverend Lydia Fougeres. I hold a master's degree in metaphysics and am the author of the series 111 Reflections for the Earth Odyssey. I am a healer, I am a medium, and I have been in the energy work since I was very young, actually. I am a frontline nurse by profession and also hold a diploma as holistic nurse. I'm a Reiki master and a quantum touch instructor. I have practiced in fields such as emergency medicine, intensive care, critical care, palliative care, and psychiatry. I have used guided imagery and energy work in all of the areas of my work, and it is a way to relax. So today the show is about chakra meditation. So I have used guided energy and energy work in pretty much all my career. And it is important that we understand that to do such work, it is important not to judge. So judge is a social problem. And when you open your mind to healing without intervention, you open your mind to actually real healing of the body, the mind, and the spirit. So I would like to thank Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, our producer and owner of USA Global TV and Radio, who launched me in this exciting adventure where I can share my knowledge with you into this exciting adventure. Dr. Kerbeck gives everyone a chance for their message, as important as it is, to have their own show on USA Global TV and Radio. So if you do want to make a show, have your own show, or be a guest on a show on USA Global TV and Radio, I invite you to join me at 1-514-582-6882, and it will be my honor to guide you to talk to Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. She is absolutely amazing. You will see that, so do not hesitate. We have over 106,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, so please join us and subscribe. We also broadcast, we are on Roku and several TV channels also. So we broadcast in English, French, and German. I do have an English show, which this show is actually 1 on 2. Every second week it is in French. Every second week it is in English. So it is my honor to be the one doing it in French also. So welcome to our loyal viewers and friends. It's a pleasure to be featured on the usual social media platform. And thank you for your attention. So I will explain to start with what are chakras. Chakras are energy sources that actually are in the body that help with the equilibrium of the body. So it helps harmonize the body. So it is throughout the spine, through, down from the spine to the head, that we have those zones. There are 7 zones. There are more than 7 zones, but we usually work with 1 zone, well, 7 zones, because we try to make it easier for beginners to work with 7 zones, because there are hundreds of chakras. So this is known for people from India, across the Hindu countries. So that is how the chakras work. The chakras work actually if you have negative chakras, so this means that they do not revolve in the right directions, there will be problems in your life and your health. If you have balanced chakras, your life will go smooth, well, and you will be in perfect harmony, and you will be in perfect shape, in perfect health, and you will be well. You will feel well. You will feel in harmony in your heart. So that is why we actually balance the chakras. People like me, we work with chakras for the enlightenment of the patients we work with. We get those spirals to work in the right way, and we help doing the energy healing by spinning them faster. So I've been doing energy work for 40 years, I have to admit. And it always has been a pleasure for me, always has been a pleasure for me. And it is really very important to keep our chakras aligned. They can become misaligned when we are in a situation of stress or when we are with the wrong people around us. It is not necessarily our fault. It can be any situation that makes it happen. So if your chakras are unbalanced, you do not have to think that you did anything wrong. On the contrary, actually, it usually comes from the outside, not from the inside. So I will do a guided imagery to help you balance your chakras, and you will feel a lot more at ease. You will feel more balanced. And at the end of this guided imagery, your chakras will be totally aligned. So let us start. So I would ask you to visualize a gold and white light entering the top of your head. Spin it around for a few moments while inhaling the positive and exhaling the negative. Breathe in joy, happiness, the light of the divine, the beauty of your soul. Feel happy. Breathe out everything that harms you, disturbs you, makes you less certain of yourself, and leads you into doubt. You are perfection. You are moving forwards. You are moving towards perfection. We will start by the seventh chakra, which is the top. We will go from top to bottom for you to have harmony. So the seventh chakra is purple and white in color inside the top of your head. It is the crown chakra. It represents understanding, ecstasy, experience, spirit, enlightenment, leading to wisdom and meditation. The Sahasrara chakra is made up of the meeting of the six chakras. It is a hollow space on the edges of which are 1,000 nerves. You can see all of these nerves along the limbic lobe if you cut the brain crosswise. They all look like petals. Before self-realization, this center is closed by the two balloons of our ego and superego. It looks like the closed bud of a lotus. When one is enlightened by the awakening of the Kundalini, which means energy, which pierces this last center, one sees the Sahasrara, which looks like a bouquet of flames with 7 colors, a lotus opened with 1,000 petals. But these colors fit together to ultimately give off a crystal clear color flame. It is actualization of union with the omnipresent divine power that allows us to feel the cool vibration. It is integration, absolute freedom, the joy of the spirit and serenity. It represents the gods Allah, Amun, and Brahma. The stones that represent it are the amethyst, the diamond, and gold is its metal. It balances the pineal gland and at the physical level regenerates the cerebral cortex. Now bring back this energy, this light, and let it descend between your eyebrows and turn it into a royal blue. You are in the sixth chakra, the third eye chakra, that of clairvoyance, thought, lucidity, imagination, and intelligence. Breathe smoothly. Just breathe smoothly. Inhale beauty. Exhale what is disturbing you. Just listen to my voice. Since the subtle center governs our eyes, excessive visual engagement can damage this chakra. All bad thoughts in the Ajna chakra damages it. And to cleanse the Ajna chakra, one must purify their gaze. Repressed anger, refusal to forgive, false notions about gods, swollen egos, following people with nefarious influence also block this chakra. Thinking too much and planning too much, our ego. Making excessive projections towards the future also blocks this chakra. The Ajna chakra is controlled by Christ. Christ forgave even though those who crucified him. He established in this chakra the possibility of human being to forgive and be forgiven so that they cleanse themselves of their past sins and karmas. By forgiving oneself and others, one allows the opening of this center through the awakening of the Kundalini. The spirits that inhabit it are Isis, Vishu, and Thoth. You can see in your imagination a lapis lazuli stone, royal blue stones, blue quartz, azurite, and sapphires twirled around, as well as silver metal. You can use the sound Om to purify this chakra. Now bring down the light to cleanse the fifth chakra. You are in the throat. You see a turquoise or azure light. You learn to express yourself, improve your hearing, your creativity, your communication. This chakra also corresponds to the sensory function of listening. We open our eyes, our ears to listen to all the past creations, whether they are open or hidden. In this way, we develop unfailing confidence in our personal supreme guide. We perceive our own inner voice. It enables us to become aware of our true purpose in this life and on this plane of consciousness to enter into communication with entities on other planes of existence, to receive and transmit messages that come to us from subtle planes. You keep on breathing. You breathe in light, love, forgiveness, and you exhale whatever is difficult for you. So exhale whatever situation is difficult for you. Now let the light go through chakra 4. The light descends to the middle of your chest. You insert a bright light of emerald green color. You can also use pink if you want. This chakra is the 4th chakra, that of the heart. It helps to communicate with the astral bodies, brings openness to the other dimensions, touch, air, healing, the magic of everything, and patience. When we are suffering from pain or disease, we can greatly accelerate healing by sending love to the deceased organ, for there is a vast potential for transformation and healing for ourselves and for others there. But this love has to come from deep, deep within our being, and we have to accept it and accept ourselves as well. People living in harmony on this chakra, the door of the soul, command respect and esteem through their mental stability. They yearn for detachment, wisdom, compassion, balance between the physical and the psychic, as well as harmony between the inner world and the outer world. Feelings are devoid of conflict. All acts of life are lived with sincerity. In this chakra dwells the spirit of Christ, Osiris, Shu, and Krishna. Chakra 3. Bring down the light, that beautiful, healing, bright light, to the solar plexus. 3 fingers above the umbilicus. Just let the light go in. It brings peace to the mental body, intuition, vision, and balance. It helps the intuition. It gives tireless and vigorous people who can carry out several actions simultaneously. It is attached to the element fire, symbolizing light, heat, energy, and activity, as well as purification on the spiritual plane. It is through it that we assimilate solar energy, which nourishes our etheric body and therefore our physical body. This chakra is largely responsible for the quality of our social relationships, our sympathies and dislikes, as well as our ability to experience lasting emotional relationships. Our state of mind depends largely on the amount of light that this chakra will let into us. If this chakra is harmonious, we feel open, enlightened, happy. When blocked, our mood is out of balance and gloomy. This is the center with power and assertive will is located. It is the seat of personality. It represents the area where food transforms into energy. It is important that it is open, as it is the passage of the temporal or the physical energy source. This center governs the entire digestive system. It is considered to be the intermediary between physical body and subtle bodies, the midpoint between earth and heaven. From the physical perspective, this chakra deals with the organs innervated by the solar plexus, the stomach, the intestines, the liver, and the gallbladder. It is important to know that our attitude towards food and the way we eat affects the digestion secretions. It is blocked or affected by bad food like alcohol or overly fatty food. Thinking too much about food also affects the Manipura chakra. The biological rhythm of the body, which is governed by the spleen, is also part of the functions of the Manipura. The Manipura chakra is also affected by disrespect, domestic troubles, or stress at home. The individuals become vulnerable to disease. The gods who dwell there are Hermes, Anubis, and Aphrodite. It governs interpersonal relationships. It balances the abdomen, the small intestine, the gallbladder, the liver, the pancreas, and the spleen. Behind the kidneys, the adrenal glands and lumbar vertebrae. It balances the physical digestion and our muscles. It is a very important chakra to keep balanced. The second chakra is orange. It is called the sacral chakra. So send the light into the sacral chakra. 3 fingers under the umbilicus. It is intimately linked to the energy and flow within the being. Chakra of emotional bodies, but even more willpower, taste, stability, action. It is orange or peach. Its stones are ruby, coral, and carnelian. Its metal is tin. So if you keep tin around, you will be able to actually balance this chakra. It is obviously the seat of sexual energies, of fertility, linked to the symbol of water, of fertility as an act of creation. It affects all the sexual organs, virility, bladder, ovaries, menstruation, kidneys. It has the potential to bring the genitals into harmony with everything related to desire and pleasure. It is in him that feminine energy and all that is intuitive flourishes. It is the immune system chakra too. If you want to balance that chakra, you can say the sound Om. It will help balance this chakra. Now let us go to the first chakra, the root chakra, the lower chakra. First, it is a vertical chakra located in the pelvic floor region between the genitals and the anus. It is oriented towards the earth, and its role is to allow the organism to capture telluric or Marian energy. They come directly from the earth, in which it deeply roots us so that we remain in contact with its strength. It is the chakra of physical bodies, instinct, smell, unity, manifestation, and regeneration. The stones that represent it are garnet, ruby, hematite, and the metal is lead. The gods who inhabited are Atlas, Seb, and Gaia, our land. This center governs sexuality, bones, and fats, and therefore the entire structure of the body. It is from the chakra that human evolution begins. This first chakra stabilizes us by keeping us in touch with reality and the concrete. It channels cosmic energies to the physical plane. Any specific work of openness and fulfillment must start within it. Harmonious functioning will allow you to feel a deep and personal connection with planet Earth and with its creature. To assert your stability, your confidence in yourself and in life. The sound that balances it is I. Those are the chakras, the 7 chakras, which are the easy chakras. So keep the light going, and now bring that light down your legs. Bring that light, let it flow into your legs. Feel the vibration, feel heavy. Let the heaviness take over you. You are doing fine. You have cleansed your entire body. Bring this energy down to your feet, under your soles, and imagine roots under your soles that are growing and entering the earth. You let them grow. You let those roots grow. And you go to the middle of the earth to go get more light, more beautiful light. Take another breath. Breathe. Now take all that light, all the light at the end of those roots, and bring it very fast up to those roots, up to your body, your legs, your body, your arms, your torso, your neck, your face, your forehead, and send the light over to heaven, or whatever it represents to you. And exhale. Exhale whatever stress you have. And feel the love. Feel the love and feel the healing light. That is how you should feel when your chakras are in synchronicity. That is how you should feel. The important thing is not to do it fast. It is to do it often. It is not to be perfect at it. It is just to practice. It is to feel happy when you do a meditation and to know what it brings to you, to know what it takes away from you, and what it gives to you. That is what is important. So now you can come back to your duties and everything is fine and you are cleansed. So anytime you want to have a meditation, you can do it in private with me or as a group. I do group meditations also. And I also have my books that actually I work with as groups. So my books are on Amazon, and I do actually take appointments. So thank you for watching me. And if you want to have your show, you can have it on USA Global TV and radio. So thank you for watching me and see you next week. Sorry, I have a cold.
In a noisy world, true connection begins with listening. Elevated listening transforms every conversation in just 5 simple steps. Pause and breathe. Set your intention. Listen with curiosity. Reflect back. Agree on one next step. Join the Listening Mentor on Let's Finally Talk with Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, the Listening Mentor, where we help you find inner peace, one conversation at a time. Streaming every day, Let's Finally Talk TV show with Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck, only here on USA, Global TV and Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channels to watch and engage with all our content.
USA Global TV and Radio proudly presents Tracy Cram Perkins, a dementia caregiving survivor teaching how to balance care with peace of mind. #1 resource for dementia caregivers. It's the book Dementia Home Care: How to Prepare Before, During, and After. Over 17,000 copies sold of this must-have guide. And now a testimonial from Tracy Smith.
If I was to describe this book to someone who is going through a similar situation, I would underscore how important it is to have some sort of a tool or a guidebook to help you through certain stages. And there's so many, it's such an unknown topic to the average person. And to have this as a reference is essential. It's going to help you get through it personally, as well as help your loved one manage.
To learn more, go to TracyCramPerkins.com. Tracy Cram Perkins is an award-winning author. She's also the host of Dementia Home Care television show. Watch it here on USA Global TV and Radio.
Thank you, viewers and listeners of USA Global TV and Radio, for joining us today. We're honoured to have your time and attention as part of our global community. At USA Global TV and Radio, we believe in the power of authentic conversations, meaningful connections, and creating a world of possibilities together. Want to be part of something bigger? Join our team of elevated listeners at usaglobaltv.com, a space where your voice matters and your ability to listen transforms relationships. Stay connected with us across all our platforms for thought-provoking discussions, expert insights, and empowering stories. Subscribe to our channels at youtube.com/c/usaglobaltv. Follow us on social media and explore the endless opportunities we're creating for growth, learning, and inspiration. Together, we're not just broadcasting, we're building bridges and changing lives one conversation at a time. For inquiries, contact us at info@usaglobaltv.com. Produced by Executive Producer and Director Dr. Jacalyn Kerbeck. Voiceover by Mike Porter. Creative direction by Paul Garcia. All rights reserved. Visit usaglobaltv.com to view our full terms and conditions.